I would like to thank the National Duh Committee for this award. I certainly deserve it. Diane, what are you talking about? I'm talking about my Altered Dog book and the fact that I have this 2022 desk calendar. I've used a few pages, but basically is full. That it just dawned on me, maybe I should be using this in the Altered Dog book. Now, granted, this was out of sight, so I guess it was out of mind. But I couldn't believe I thought of that. It was like, man, what is the matter with you? Okay, so I'm supposed to be Newfie. Oh, a coonhound. Well, how can I possibly pick between that? Maybe a flip. Anyway, I'm supposed to be. Oh. You know, Diane, you're not going to be able to talk if you keep looking at this stuff. Oh. I'm supposed to be working on some Christmas journals for the Etsy shop, but it's early in the morning. And I don't feel like doing that. It's a little too constructed. So let's look at a few of these and go, "Aw." And then that's a nice photo. And then I'll pick one or two or 10 or something and actually do something with one of them. It doesn't really look, those ears are not lab. I don't think those are purebred labs. Funny. They have little quotes or info up in the corner. I could possibly use one of those too, although I don't really feel like, oh, a beagle. I don't really feel like reading at the moment. Oh, aren't we glad there's dogs in the world? I am. Cute. But yeah, it was funny. And it was just out of nowhere. I had no, there was no reason I should have been thinking of this. But I just thought, oh yeah, that calendar. I- Oh, that's impressive. Those are nice dogs. It's a bull terrier. There's a blab, as I call them sometimes. All right, well, you get the gist of this, right? I'm gonna pull a few and then we'll make something wonderful, right? Okay, come on back. Oh, wait, you gotta see this one. They look like they're wearing costumes. Okay, come back in a minute. Oh, ooh, oh. Okay, why don't we goof with the cover? Because I thought it'd be kind of cool to take some of these bigger portrait type images and just put a couple on there. I'm not thrilled with the color. However, it wraps around, it matches the end papers that I'm keeping. So I think I'm going to leave it. By the way, this is a Tibetan Mastiff. I thought at a glance it was a Newfie, but it's a Tibetan Mastiff. That's a good combination there. I think that's kind of fun. And then a couple on the back. I have these three. Well, that fits pretty well. And they don't quite fit, so to speak. Now, I think these two match size-wise, just match well. Okay. Short hair, German short hair pointer and Bernese mountain dog. They didn't identify this one. And it looks a lot like my dog, which is a Catahoula leopard dog. So there. I should do something good with that one, right? That's not dumb. All right. Maybe the front. I may do that. Okay. So anyway, I like this little dog there. It's a Scotty silhouette. I'm going to leave that for now. I mean, that's cute. Do it. But it's kind of boring. You could, kind of splotchy paint, do some kind of paint design, but leave a lot of that showing. That would be okay. Stamping, maybe text stamping. But I was thinking of flowers, scrap of paper flowers around. I pulled some. That would be cute. What else did I get? This. That would match. Leaves, which, why are there leaves on there? But they match really well. Actually, that would be nice. And then I'm not overly thrilled with this. However, as you can see, there's like a corner design. Is that something to consider? Actually, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I mean, that looks really nice, and it's a little more realistic to go with them. But something like this is more fun. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna do one on the back and then scatter, these around. That's very dignified, nice. I don't think it really goes in a weird way though. It's like too feminine or something. I Boy, I didn't know it was going to be this tough to make a decision. Okay, if I go with the leaves, I could do a couple of, say, these flowers because of the colors. And like that last altered book cover I just did, I will seal this. And this is cut. Now it should glue okay. I don't know. I think, yeah, okay, I know what it is. Do you know what it is? Because this is photography and, black and a brown, this is not saturated enough. It's not dark enough. That's why it doesn't go. Okay, we figured it out. All right, let's grab a flower and just see if we want that too. Okay, let's just pretend that's, you know, looks better. It's all cut out. Would you put a leaf maybe over? Yeah, that kind of pulls it together more. Okay, crew. Diana's going to play with leaves and big dog images and glue them down. I probably won't seal it here and now. I will say that does make a diff in the here, I've got that right here. You probably can't tell in person, you know, online. In person, it's a lot different. This is sealed. It is not, it's Mod Podged. It's not sprayed. Since I thought I'd do this, I decided to wait and then I'll just spray them at the same time. But it gives a very smooth and makes it more, I don't know. It looks like it's supposed to be there somehow being sealed. Take my word for it. Okay, hang on and come back. Okay, folks, here we are. It is sealed. The weather cooperated. I'll only spray that stuff outside, so pretty nice. I think it's nice. Was this glaring? And then the inside. So then I thought, well, go ahead and do one on the back. So I just came across a beagle in that calendar and I thought, oh, a beagle, because I have a beagle too. Oh, it's by a beagle. A little serendipitous, don't you think? I think. Okay, folks, we have a cover. And we have 9 million dog images that I didn't know I had or didn't remember I had. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you have a nice day.